In a shadowy arena surrounded by towering bamboo groves, two legendary martial artists, Li and Steven Seagal, faced off in a duel that had fans of action cinema and martial arts buzzing for weeks. The air was thick with anticipation, and the world seemed to hold its breath as two contrasting styles prepared to collide. Jet Li, the epitome of speed and precision, entered the stage with the quiet confidence of a Shaolin master. Known for his lightning-fast reflexes, Li embodies the principles of wushu, a blend of agility, discipline, and acrobatics honed to near perfection. His smaller stature has often been viewed as a disadvantage, but for Li, it's a feature rather than a flaw. His fluid movements and strategic mind turn every fight into a calculated chess game. However, some critics argue that his reliance on speed might leave him vulnerable in prolonged confrontations against a more durable opponent. Across the ring stood Steven Seagal, a towering figure whose presence alone could command attention. Seagal, a master of Aikido, represents the principle of using an opponent's strength against them. His style is deliberate, methodical, and devastating when applied correctly. Unlike Li, Seagal relies on his size and raw power to dominate, often overwhelming adversaries with bone-breaking holds and throws. Yet, detractors have noted his slower pace, a potential liability against a nimble fighter like Jet Li. As the match began, the contrasts between the two became immediately apparent. Li launched into action, his movements a blur as he closed the distance between himself and Seagal. The crowd erupted as Li unleashed a flurry of kicks and punches, each strike a testament to his precision and agility. Seagal, unshaken, absorbed the initial onslaught with calculated ease, deflecting Li's attacks and waiting for an opening. His Aikido background became evident as he attempted to grapple, aiming to neutralize Li's speed. For a moment, it seemed Seagal's strategy was working. He caught Li in a wrist lock and followed with a powerful throw, sending the smaller fighter tumbling to the ground. But Li's resilience shone through. With a nimble roll, he regained his footing, his eyes sharper than ever. The audience could sense that Li was learning, adapting to Seagal's tactics. The fight's turning point came when Li exploited Seagal's slower reactions. Timing his movements perfectly, he sidestepped a powerful strike and countered with a spinning kick that connected with precision. Seagal staggered but remained standing, his expression now tinged with frustration. Li pressed the advantage, delivering a series of rapid strikes aimed at Seagal's midsection and legs. The larger man's defenses began to falter as Li's relentless assault pushed him to his limits. In the final moments, it became clear that Li's speed and adaptability had outmatched Seagal's power and control. With a dazzling display of skill, Li delivered a finishing blow, a perfectly executed flying kick that sent Seagal to the ground. The crowd erupted in a mix of awe and celebration as Jet Li stood victorious, his breathing steady despite the grueling fight. The battle between these two legends highlighted their unique strengths and exposed their vulnerabilities. Seagal's power and technique were formidable, but his slower pace and reliance on grappling left him at a disadvantage against a dynamic opponent like Li. Conversely, Li's speed, strategy, and ability to adapt ensured his triumph in this epic showdown. Ultimately, Jet Li's victory was not just a testament to his martial prowess but also a celebration of the enduring principles of agility, adaptability, and perseverance. It was a fight for the ages, one that left both competitors and the audience with a newfound respect for the art of combat.